Welcome back to Presco. I'm the BiznessPres, and we're diving in to the daily trend. Which ride are we going to go on today? Alright, just as should do. You don't need me. You come for the good stuff. Woo! Alright. A lot of people interpret this differently. Okay? You gotta ask yourself, what does this look like to you? Because to me, it's nothing to be worried about. Some people might spark certain emotions: fear, uncertainty, doubt, panic. Question is, are you buying up here thinking we got a breakout? Got no stop losses anywhere down here. When you wake up and see this, are you selling? That's the thing. Do these dips scare you? Or do they encourage you? So I'll show you something. This is on 1 hour. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Not too long ago, we did a swing just as big as this. Okay? Since the bottom, we went up 70% and we corrected to 50%. And what's this starting to look like now? Double top. A bit of a neckline. We just broke. Come up, hit it, get rejected. Oh, that could be bad. That could be bad. Will we get that? Maybe. Where will it go then? So you draw your pattern from the top to the neckline, or from the bottom if this was a double bottom. Okay? That's where we're going. If it breaks down, that's where we're going. Are we likely to continue? Probably not. There was a previous top, kind of flipped it, but we did all this in between. Look where that wick came down. All the way down to there. Is this our new floor? Let's see, let's bring out a fib retrace. Okay, we're in the 30, near the 50, worst case, 60. If we can't hold the 60, that's when I'd be worried. Okay, so we've got these two key levels. We've already come down 10% from the top. That whole move was 15%. We could see a 25% move. And still be in a bull market. Still expecting to be going up. This could be, however, we've got this little setup here, we've got this big push, start to roll over, we see the same thing. Could we see this next? Here, leads into the push up, making a lower high before it comes completely down. Are we likely to get that? Are we really likely to get that? Are we likely to see another 50% crash just after having one? I don't think so. I really don't think so. This move here was sustained from all the way back here, from our first little hump when Chainlink first came out. When the markets were dead quiet, no one knew what half of this stuff was. We've sustained through all of that. We had Elon Musk come out here saying he's putting Tesla Bitcoins or some FUD. I don't know. I don't like news. It's all the same. News follows the charts. Okay, we've got Elon saying yes here and then no here. Alright, we've studied this on the daily trend. You know what this means. Elon Musk is a puppet. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so we got the bull trend. Okay. Above this line is profits. Okay, buy near the line, 100%. Take your profits as it comes down. But the buy's near the line again, 50%. Take your profits. We come near the line again, 20%. And what do? We break down. This is all structural. This is fundamentally sound. You know, we bang, retest, come down, retest this entire move, and bear out to the 1618 extension of the first wave. We've had this sell-off. It's over. It's done. Are we going to repeat the same thing? Nah. That's why I said, when we're looking at these charts, what does it mean to you? So when we go to buy Bitcoin, it's the first thing it shows you, the 1 hour chart. Why? Why does it show you the 1 hour chart? These are the charts we normally look at. Alright? I've been explaining these for a long time. If you don't know, go back to the daily trend. Look at the first few videos. We've been lining this up for a long time. Okay? The way I see it, we've had our bear move. Okay? We've just flipped to the other side of the bear move. Okay? This is the bull market. All the way up. Tops out, dumps. Okay? This is a mini version of that. All the way up, exhausted, comes down, dumps. Now I said this in yesterday's video, we've got to watch out for what happens next. If we don't make a higher high, it could roll over quite severely. But what we didn't have up here, okay, what we didn't have up here is all this support. Okay, look how far away we are from the 200 moving average. That's pretty much the confirmation of bull and bear market, is the 200 moving average. What we're following is this big blue line, the 50. We're going to support it all the way up, and then we fought over it, and then we come all the way down, and then we fought over it, and we flipped it, and now we've come all the way up. And after this last little dump, well, geez, it looks like we're finding support. We've got the 200 moving average. We've got the 50 that's rounded down the bottom and coming up. And we've got the 21 that's producing this squeeze. We've got very, very key support right here. And that is the difference between now and back then. Not just that. Let's take it one step further. This video is for the hodlers, the people that don't want their emotions in the market. They don't want to look at charts each day. If you're like me, if you've got little kids running around all day, every day, you don't want to be checking the charts. Too stressful. You know, if you're at work 9 to 5, like I used to be, I don't have time to check the charts. I want to check it once a day, make sure my money is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And that's the point of the daily trend, because we can see everything in the daily trend. You know, when things start to top over, we see it not push up near the 75, bang, flushed out back to the 50. Okay, 50 is a very key line. Look, we found support here, bang, support here, bang, support here, bang, all the time, going up. We needed a flush out. We got the flush out. Same thing here, we needed a flush out. We got the flush out. Guys, this is literally the best time to buy Bitcoin this year. Like, I don't know what more you want me to say. Not financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy anything. I've been in this for a long time. I was talking to a good mate of mine yesterday. I was showing him this. Yeah, we've missed our chance to buy here. But if we didn't buy back here in this reaccumulation phase, this is literally our last shot. Now, will this little green box hold? Maybe not. Maybe not forever. But like I said, this previous top that we flipped here before, this is all support. And it's below the moving averages. So if we actually break this level here, and flip this as a resistance zone, that's when I'd be worried. And that's when we would go from bullish to bearish on the daily trend. Now, why? Because that would be confirmed on the RSI, because we'd be under the 50 pointing down. So literally, this is the point of the seesaw where we see the market can swing up or down. So you can get in with some tight losses, tight stop losses, and you reaccumulate. I don't know where you guys got in. You could have got in up the top. You could have got in at the bottom. You could have got in back here. You could have got in the last bull run, and you're still just trying to make your money back. I don't know. I don't know you. So you do you and I do me. You know, unless you're the one of the select few people that I actually manage, you got to have your own strategies for entry and exit. All I'm doing for you guys is helping you analyze the daily trend. Okay, so that's why I say on Bitcoin, we're coming onto support. Can anything back this up? Well, let's zoom out even further. This is a 3-day chart. That was the previous top. This is the 2019 top. This is the part where we just kind of flipped it and we just took off. And we've come down, we've bared out, we've made a new floor. And this is the first impulse after that. Okay, so we've got Elliott Waves. This is what we're following. This is the long-term market cycle that we're following. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 5 literally goes on and on and on. 5 is this. We've just experienced this, and now we get this. Alright? Easier said than done though, right? Because when we come back here, we can see it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's dips along the way too. Okay? We're just measuring something like this. That's a 23% correction. Literally what happened the other night, last night, the night before. So you can get that and expect that every time. The run up is more than a 20% loss. It's a 800% gain plus. So that's when you bring out your risk to reward tool and you go, all right, am I going to buy this right now? What's the downside? The downside is nearly 50%. So if I've got $100 or $1,000 and I only want to risk half of that, but I'm potentially exposing myself to 100, 120, 140K. This is Australian, by the way. So this isn't even the right pairing to actually be. That's why I'm not giving price or predictions or anything like that. I'm simply just analyzing patterns on the chart. I'm analyzing the trend. All right, the long-term cycle trend to see where we are and where we need to be. And you can see looking at this, draw a trend line. You know, if we're anywhere near the trend line, we're buying. If we're anywhere away from it, we're selling. Obviously, we've come a bit far away from the trend line now because these markets go parabolic. So instead of drawing our own trend line, we can just use a dynamic trend line like the 50 moving average, like that blue line that we are wicking on right now. This was the bearish move. This is under the 50. This is the bullish moves. They're over the 50. All right. If you sold here, you're immediately going to have to buy it back. You know, and then you're losing money on fees and splits and everything. You probably just lost money and caused a taxable event. Could this roll over more? Yeah. Do I expect it to? Not really. No. I expect us to continue and pick up. And these moves are going to get bigger. They're going to get bigger and faster, you know. So you need to have a strategy on how you're going to capture these swings. Okay, same for Ethereum. Okay, it's buying Ethereum at $300. I think the last lot I bought at was 500. Here it is there. Yep, 5, back down to 4, all the way up here. Yeah, 600. That's the last lot I was buying ETH at. Let me see where it's gone now. You know, and this is the kind of parabolic rise that we got. And look, it's on that orange line. Lines are a bit different. I'm still trying to do all the fine tweaking and stuff, but you get the picture. You get the picture. We come down, we bottomed out on support, we made a floor. Now we go back up. With ETH, I might expect a bit more of a pullback. Then again, we can just keep going. I mean, we saw Solana the other day. We can see Solana now. It's just ridiculous. You know, could this be a massive double top? No, not really. Why? Because then our line comes from here to there, and then we break out of the neckline. Where are we going? Below zero? Yeah, no, it's just doesn't set up, you know, it doesn't set up. We're literally like back here somewhere. Yeah. That's where I reckon we are. We're like here. Okay. We're about to get our second little dip into this area. And then off we go. Same thing. You zoom out, 3-day chart. This is the previous top of the bull run. You know, this is where we bottomed. We flipped the key level. Okay. Look at the 50 moving average on the 3-day. All right. We still have a ways to come down to support. On the daily, what are we sitting on? You know, we kind of come down back here. And that's the thing with these wicks. You know, you see these wicks. Okay, price usually falls down to the wick and makes support. So I would not be surprised at all if Ethereum comes down to here, catches up with the 50 and moves on. Alright, that's on a 1-day. The 3-day will probably catch up and really push that. We'll go sideways for a bit till the 3-day comes along and just pushes it up. Alright, because look at the 3-day. Look at that pattern we got right there. Alright, it's a W pattern. In between support and resistance, we break out. Okay, so we got trend, we got patterns, we got Elliott Waves, we got fibs. We've got a lot of ways we're studying the market, but it's through long-term macro. Okay, it's none of this zooming in. Oh my God, oh, look at that. You know, and what do we see? What do we see straight away? We've seen price come down. What do we see on the RSI? It was there, right? And then we got divergence. Oh, and then we got a support line. Oh, then we're back at the 50, you know? So if we come down, all right, we're going to have some bearish move because, look, we're at the 50, we're at the 50. If we come down, we're probably going to double bottom, make a neckline, and then go from there. All right, that's if we don't just go sideways from here and make a move in the upwards direction. I don't know. It's too early to tell. But if you're buying this wick, you're a sniper. You're a dead set sniper. Alright? So there's many different ways to play this game. We can buy it short term, we can buy it long term, we can play it with leverage. But the best and safest thing to do is just play spot. Buy and hold these assets, put them away, stake them, get rewards. Alright? These things take a long time. These opportunities are few and far between. So why would you worry about 20%? We know what we're playing for. We know what we're sticking around for. Alright, I hold the big three for a reason. Bitcoin moves the market. It goes up, everything goes up. Comes down, everything comes down. Ethereum. It is DeFi. It is Web 3.0. Ethereum is amazing what you can do with it. You can put Ethereum away, it can print you dollars. You use those dollars to buy altcoins and 10x those dollars and then put them back into Ethereum when Ethereum crashes out 9%, 90%. You know, like you play the cycles, it's pretty easy to see when you can buy and when you should sell. You know what I mean? Even if you're not perfect, even if you don't get exact tops or exact bottoms, you can catch the swing. You can catch the swing. Alright, we're under the 50. Alright, buy above the 50, buy below the 50, sell above the 50. Below the 50, above the 50, you know? And that's when we're above this black line. When we're below it, it's opposite. We're not in a bull market anymore, we're in a bear market. So, we're looking for shorts. We're looking for the pullback to support. Okay? I'm going to buy this because it's overbought. I'm going to buy in here because it's overbought. Alright, we literally just seen it on the RSI. We've double topped here. We're going to come down. We're going to go bearish. And what do? Under the 50, under the 50, under the 50. The second this started happening, you know, put a stop loss there or something. You're still in some serious profits. And then what happened? Capitulation happened. We just kept going. We just kept going. So once we really broke that and established it as a resistance, this was a head and shoulders pattern. You know, this is a top pattern. Let's get rid of this so we can really see what's going on. You know, we've got, look, the moving average is the neckline. So we got shoulder, head, shoulder, bang, bang. It speaks for itself, you know. But I don't even want to zoom in on the hourly to show you what this looks like. It's just noise. So it's just noise, you know. We see we flipped it back here, you know, and we tried to really get it, the COVID dump, and then we were just above it forever. We're above it forever. And look, we come down, we found it as support. We're not under it, we're above it. So we're looking for longs. We're looking for pullback to support, pullback to 50. Okay, we're not coming down these levels anymore. All right, that was the flush out. All right, so we just had a flush out. We pulled back to the 50. Buy the 50, play the continuation. We know where these things are going. This is wave 2 for ETH, you know. ETH should be up here somewhere. It's just a matter of time, you know. XRP is still the best chance to buy one of the most undervalued coins in this whole entire space. And we've just seen the bearish divergence play out. We're now on the 50. Okay, we've got all this support underneath us. Even if it keeps coming down, I'd be buying more. Not financial advice, you do you, but this is the 3-day chart. This is the top of a previous run. We smashed it. We found support, we bared out, we bared out, we bared out. We finally flipped it after the SEC case. SEC case, this 60% drop. All right, live through a 60% drop, and then you understand what this means. You know, this massive long wick on this kind of support in this kind of area, knowing what we're about to do, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Literally, we can see this now. This is a trend line. And what's it going to lead to? A move like this. This is XRP. It's going to lead to a move like this. Okay? Every time we come near or below the trend line, buy it, sell above it. You know? Got to draw our line in the sand. Where do I sell? Where do I buy? You know, my line in the sand is the 50. If it's below the 50 moving average and below the 50 on the RSI, that's when I'm buying. Anything above it, I'm selling. You know, and if we're not going to get this, like some previous runs, you know, we topped out here, we come back, and then we continued. This is literally the next play. This is the next play. We have bottomed, we come oversold, we pull back, we continue. Guys, do you really want to sell right now just because we had a bit of a flush out? All right, do you really want to sell this from this peak to this bottom for a 25% flash out just before it nearly triples in value? Like, you got to ask yourself, is that what you want to do? What kind of trader are you? What kind of emotional, psychological, sniper, warrior, trader, hodler are you? These are the questions that have to be asked. And if you don't know, you best get somebody who does to help you. Because there's a lot more to it. Like, tax is one thing. But finding yield and returns and interest and all that, like, set yourself up for generational wealth. Just buy it, put it away. You know what I mean? But yeah, big things are coming. You know, XRP, we're waiting for one of these. It's not going to take too long. It'll happen in the blink of an eye. I mean, look how fast this, look how quick this actually goes. It's a month. Give it a month. Month to the top. And then it loses 70, 80, 95%. Forever. Forever. You know, buy low, sell high. Take some out on the way up. When you've topped out, take some out on the way down. But you should know when's a good time to buy and when's a good time to sell. And towards targets, towards resistance, that is not a good time to buy. Capitulation, oversold, or a pullback to support, that's what we buy. And that's how we make money. And that's how we beat people psychologically, and that's how we keep emotions out of it. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. One last look at the cheat sheet. And these are emotions that go along with it. And I've lived through every single one of this. So guys, hopefully it helps. I'm the BiznessPres, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Thanks very much. Make sure, smash the like button, do a comment, ask me any coin, and I'll post a video. Hey, how's that sound? Me channel, you channel. Alright. Thanks everyone. Bye.